Lopaka Lerma from San Diego. You know, as of yesterday, my rivers and waters, mountains, and have changed. And it's sad to say, growing up, I just experienced a lot of things, you know, and I tried real hard to think back on what my mountain would be and waters, and after yesterday, I found that my waters could be a person. So my water had changed, or my mountain had changed to my father. Growing up, you know, as a kid, I didn't care too much about how he raised me. I felt that I was missing a lot. Him being a single parent, trying to raise all these boys, you know, I have 8 brothers. And as years went by and things had changed for the better, I found that even though my dad had his struggles too, and he just did the best he could, my father's my mountain. And before he passed away, you know, I was the brother that always got in trouble. You know, did time twice for shooting people, almost killed a couple times, involved with drugs at the age of 10, in gangs, and I was the one that always got in trouble, but my dad was always there. He would bail me out, or he was just always there, but I didn't really catch that, you know. And so my mountain is my father. My rivers are my brothers. My brothers were still, even though a lot of us are, you know, different father, different mother, we're really close. We are brothers. They are my rivers. And then I heard something yesterday about a spear, and I said, man, you know, what could my spear be? And my spear are you. You guys are so awesome. You empower me to be better than what my mind wants to tell me. And I especially want to thank Uncle Vernon for seeing something in me that I couldn't see myself. That journey started about 12 years ago. You know, got involved with recovery and saw that I felt disconnected from, you know, you go through that recovery process, you have to go to meetings, and you would never see Pacific Islanders there. And then when you did see one, it's like you wanted to go and talk story with them. And I said to myself, you know, this just doesn't seem right. So I said to myself, well, you know, you want to make something happen, you got to do it yourself. So I went around all of San Diego, went to all these different meetings, and I did that for a long time, and sought out different Pacific Islanders. And I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to start this group so we have a place to come to. Because I found that being out there in the continent, that we were so disconnected from society, we couldn't participate in something because we didn't feel comfortable. So I started a recovery group for Pacific Islanders 12 years ago, and just by word of mouth, it just grew. You know, we had like a couple meetings a week, and then one day, this young man, he says, hey, you know what? I got this sister, you know, she's involved with a nonprofit, and she wants to talk to you. And so we talked story, and she said, you know what? You're in a good position to help make something bigger happen for the Pacific Islanders and recovery programs. And so, you know, I heard what she says, and it's like, you know, that typical defensive response, and, you know, yeah, you know, I hear you, but, you know, it just kind of went in one ear, out the other. And I played around with that idea for years, and I did some research and found, I said, man, I should do something. And about 7 years ago, no, it was 9 years ago, I got involved with Ahala. And I wanted to learn about my culture because I've always remembered the culture was just a dream, you know? Like I said, growing up on the continent, being so disconnected, it was always about survival. Gotta work, gotta make some money, gotta do this. No time to smell the roses. So I joined this local halau, and I kind of felt that something was wrong. You know, all respect to the kumu, but I found that on that side of the water, it was a little different too. You know, even for island groups, it was still about money. You didn't have time to learn about your culture because you just had learned this dance because we had to go do 3 shows on Saturday and 4 shows on Sunday because we got to make some money. And I said, man, something feels wrong about this. And I did that for a while, and it got to a point where I just got tired of it. You know, it's like, man, I just felt like I was being used to entertain people with no meaning and no understanding. And so the last time I performed, it was at a festival, the Pacific Island Festival Association. And one of the kumos that was doing the stage says, hey, you want to help me with the stage? I said, sure. Got any experience? I said, yeah, I used to work on movies, set dresser, scenic carpenter, I worked on the theater. I said, yeah, I could help you out. Next thing you know, I was set up for something bigger. The next year, I said, hey, could you be in charge of this? I said, sure, you know. Before you knew it, people saw something in me I couldn't see in myself, and they asked me, hey, you want to be a board of directors?